Well, hello, Internet. Michelle wrote in and asked me to make a sandwich that was healthier, bigger, and tastes better than a Subway Veggie Delight sub. Or what she said was their healthiest submarine, which ends up being that. Well, I'm competing against a 6-inch sub, and I'm actually going to make a 12-inch sub. And my submarine is going to not only have absolutely no fat in it, it's also going to contain no cholesterol, a very minimal amount of sodium, and the secret weapon, the reason why Subway sandwiches are so bad, is the high fructose corn syrup in their bread, which my bread does not have any. What I'm going to need here, and oh, by the way, these are the knives that Dexter uses on the TV show Dexter to kill people, if you ever wondered. It's a Mundau Future is the name of the knife, and he uses the 6-inch blade. So what you do, cut up all of your ingredients. Right here is about 1.5 cups of mushrooms. And then I got myself a big slice. You can either use red or white onion, it doesn't matter. And I like to keep them clumped and big. And then to that, I'm gonna add some banana peppers. This is exactly 1/4 cup. Here I chopped up some red peppers and jalapeno peppers. This is exactly 1/2 cup. And this is fresh direct salsa. This is exactly 1/2 cup. And that's pretty much the best salsa you're gonna be able to get. And I'm gonna combine that with a Schwan's. This is a frozen baguette bread. It's fat-free. It's only 120 calories in comparison to the 200 and some calories. And I'm going to weed the calorie count down even further yet by tearing out the insides of the bread. So I got to turn my oven on to 425 and cook this for 10 minutes. And then take everything I got here on this tray and throw it in a pan. Okay, now I got my pan. I'm going to spray a little bit of Pam spray in there. That's like next to nothing. So that's Pam spray. It's pretty much 0 calories. Then to that I'm going to add my mushrooms and my onions. This is turned on hot. That's a total of 31 calories. Actually, it's less than that. It's probably about 25 calories for all those mushrooms. And then for the onions, that's 5 calories for a big giant slice of onions. And there's no reason to put oil in here because these mushrooms have a lot of water in them. And please wash them. I hear people all the time saying don't wash mushrooms. There's manure on there. Don't eat that. Okay, so take that, cook it in the pan, and the water's going to come out of the mushrooms, and it's going to just like stew here. And then to that, we're going to add my 1/4 cup of the banana peppers. That right there is 7 calories. And then these are red and jalapeno and a whole bunch of other peppers. There's a lot of spice here. And then fresh direct salsa, there's a 1/2 cup of that. Boom. And that comes out to 40 calories. Like I said, this is going to be a 12-inch sub instead of a 6-inch sub, and it's going to be roughly around 200 calories flat instead of the Subway 230 calories, which is essentially just tomatoes and lettuce and onions inside of a loaf of bread that is 6 inches in length. Upon further inspection, I actually absolutely annihilated the Subway Veggie Delight sandwich. Again, they have a 6-inch white bread roll, so it's smaller than my sandwich, and that comes in at 200 calories. Why? High fructose corn syrup. They use it, I don't. And not only is high fructose corn syrup worse for you, it doesn't suppress hunger like the sugar in my bread does. And quite simply, why they use high fructose corn syrup is it's cheaper. On top of that, I went into a Subway, told them to give me the generic Veggie Delight that met the specific nutritional guidelines they put on their website, and what I got was a handful of lettuce, essentially 1 slice of onion, essentially a couple handfuls of green peppers, and about 2 slices of a tomato. That equals out to 30 calories. Doesn't taste very good either. With that, I came to a total of 2.5 grams of fat. Again, this is off of their website. 410 milligrams of sodium and 5 grams of fiber. With my sandwich, which was 12 inches, it came in at a total of 130 calories, no high fructose corn syrup, no additives. And actually, I could have made this a lot healthier and lower in calories if I would have made the bread myself, which is extremely easy to do if you've never tried to make bread. And on top of that, my bread is more filling. The peppers I use were much more filling and higher in fiber, so are the mushrooms, much more filling. I also used onions and lettuce and tomatoes, and the salsa made my sandwich taste a lot better. All of that for 0 grams of fat, less sodium, and right around, if not more, fiber. Okay, so the bun is out of the oven. Again, 10 minutes, 425. What you want to do is get a baguette, white bread with no high fructose corn syrup. Remember, that's what Subway has in their bread that makes it fattening and terrible for you. And then you just rip out all of the insides. I'll feed this to somebody for those people that say I'm wasting food. If I take more time, I normally would rip out just about everything because you're not going to miss that bread. So why consume it And this is one of the core reasons that I went from 250 pounds to 164 pounds last time I weighed myself. And I'll provide more information on my diet. And then you just stuff this in there. I know this isn't rocket science, tearing out the inside of bread. For a lot of people, they just don't think of stuff like this. And you think that's going to taste better than some lettuce and tomatoes and onions? It's awesome. And of course, if you don't like hot food, you can put in milder peppers. And then throw some lettuce on it. And then I'm going to throw tomato in there. And there's a heck of a sandwich. And this is one of the core reasons why I lost as much weight as I did. This is a huge sandwich. I'll fit it all on the screen. Can't even fit it on the screen. So there's a healthy sandwich, a healthy alternative to Subway. It's healthier. If you have any questions or comments, leave them in the comment section below. Otherwise, till next time.